Hello, hello, hello. It's your girl Coco with Real Talk and Inspirations. This is part two of taking a new direction with love and relationship. Um, like I said in all my other videos, I'm not a professional, um, but I'm just sharing with you um, on the subject matter. And the first part, I was talking to the single men and appealing to you and encouraging you. And this part is for the married men. Okay, brothers, I'm coming from not just me, but from all of my other sisters who I've been reading and hearing them talk over the years and you know, seeing different things. Brothers, brothers, brothers. It's not just about you paying bills. First of all, let me say this. Let me say this. Those of you who's supposed to be head of the household, really get an understanding of what head of the household consists of. Maybe you might need to read the Bible, study the Bible, get an understanding, ask a true man of God what it really means if you really don't know the Bible and you really don't have an understanding. Kind of dig deeper to what head of the household consists of and what it really, really means and what helpmate means, what your wife's position is in the home. Because you're head of the house. You're responsible for carrying the family. Yes, there's no 50-50. I don't know where you got that from, some of you men. There's no 50-50. She's your helpmate. You're supposed to be able to carry the load. Now, if you're living in a mansion, driving a Jaguar, wearing a Rolex, and you struggling and scraping and scratching, and your wife got to work a job or two, whatever, to help you pay the bills and whatever, then you need to move out of the mansion, move into a smaller house. You might need to get you a less expensive car. You might need to put a Timex on your arm and take the Rolex off. You might need to leave the gators in the store. Because God made you strong, gave you a strong back to carry the family and to be the head of the household. You are the king of that castle. And if you want to be respected as king of the castle and head of the household, then you need to do what you're supposed to do. Walk in your position as that. Pay the bills. Put food on the table. Take care of your family. Take care of your wife if you have just a wife and you don't have children. Take care of your wife in your home. She's your helpmate. You shouldn't be worrying about what she have. Oh, well, her money, she got money and she could pay this and then I could pay that and she could pay. No, you're supposed to be able to carry it all. You're supposed to be paying it all. She's a helpmate. So us being women and nurturers by nature and being the way we are, of course we're going to take our money and pay. Baby, I got the cell phone bill. Baby, I got the light bill. Baby, I got the cable bill. Baby, we're going to do. Because it's just in our nature to help. But you are the head of the house and meant to carry the family. Your wife is your family. Your children are the extended family, according to the Word of God. God is the head, then the husband, then the wife, and the children. God covers the man covers the wife and the children. God made you head of the household. So if you want to be respected as the head of the household, then you need to do what the head of the household is supposed to do. Take care of your family. The Bible has something to say about those who don't take care of their family. Take care of your family. Now, you made a decision to get married. That woman didn't put a gun in your head and told you better walk her down the aisle. You better put a ring on her finger. You better marry her. So those of you who are married, be respectful. Stop the lying. Stop the cheating. Stop the whoremongering. Because if you didn't want to just have eyes for your wife, and if you knew that you wanted to run around with this woman and that woman, you should have never got married. You knew you had a problem, you should have never got married. You knew you couldn't keep it in your pants for one woman, your wife, you should have never got married. You should have never gotten married. Why did you get married? Why? Why? But you want to be respected. But you don't even love your wife like you're supposed to. Some of you, I don't know, your wife don't know when the last time you told her you loved her. You got eyes for every woman in the street, on the TV, and everywhere else. Everybody else beautiful and sexy but your wife. When the last time you told her she was beautiful? When the last time you told her she was sexy? When the last time you cuddled with her? I'm not talking about sex. When the last time you held her in her arms, kissed her on the forehead, and said, baby, I love you. You're so beautiful. When was the last time you held her hand? When was the last time you did something special for her? When the last time you told her you appreciated everything she do? Washing the clothes, cooking dinner, keeping the house clean, for putting up with you. When was the last time you appreciated her, told her you loved her and appreciated her? Let her know that she's special to you and that you still loved her. When was the last time? But you could ha and Google after every woman on the street. Make her feel less irrelevant in your life. Make her feel that she doesn't add up to all the other women that you whistling at and looking at. When was the last time that you made love to her? I'm not talking about a bing bang, thank you ma'am, and roll over. When's the last time you wined and dined her? When's the last time? Just because you pay bills or whatever, that doesn't mean nothing. Oh, when I pay the bills, she better be glad I'm doing it. At least I pay the bills. She ain't gonna want for nothing. I give her money. She go shopping every week or whatever like that. Money ain't everything. Women want to be loved and cherished and honored, respected. Women want to be felt to be that they're beautiful. Wives want to be felt that they're special, that you still love them, that you still want them, that they're not just a burden to you, a commodity. Love your wives. Make them feel special. Rekindle your relationships. Stop making every other woman feel beautiful and special. And you got a woman that lives in your house and sleeps next to you every night, and you never ever make her feel beautiful and special. She don't even matter to you. You get into bed and turn your back every night and go to sleep and snore like a pig. Love you. Spend time with your family, your children, and your wife. Make time for them. Don't be so busy. You get off work, take your butt home. Enough of that hanging with the fellas. Take your butt home. Every now and then is okay. But don't make this a habit. Every day after I get off from work, I go hang with the boys. We have a few drinks. Take your butt home. Every weekend, you at the club. Take your butt home to your family. Take your butt home to your wife. Stop it. You should have stayed single if you're going to do that. Most of these women, they're married, but they just as lonely. They might as well be single. They're so lonely and sad. Some of them bitter. Some of them resentful now because of you. And you think because you pay a bill or two, that's it. No. You need to get it together, my brother. Get it together. These women are miserable and unhappy in marriage to you. Holding on for the children. They got babies and I don't want my babies to grow up without a father. and they stand. Or, so many men out there, the next one might be just as worse. I might as well stay. I don't want to be alone. But still, yet they're still alone with you. Because it's just like being alone with you. You're there, but you're not there. You need to do better, brother. You need to do better. You need to do better. Some of you whoremongering. Some of you controlling. You want to control every move your wife make. She's not your dog. She's not your horse. She's your wife. She deserves some happiness. She deserves to have things that she enjoy doing, and places she enjoy going. She's an individual, just like you are an individual. You get to go and do what you want to do, but when she gets ready to go do something, no, you want her to stay home and sit home and rock the baby. Stop being controlling. Let that woman live and have a life. Half of you don't want your women to go nowhere, your wives to go nowhere, because you're scared you might run into her while you out with the other woman. You want her to sit home. No, she can't. No. She might run into men. And half of you done did so much dirt yourself till you don't trust your wives, because you done did so much dirt. Well then, drink your bottle of sour medicine, because you made your bed, lay in it. That woman ain't got to be doing nothing, but you think she is because you did so much dirt and still doing so much dirt. You don't trust her, so you're just making her miserable. Get yourself together. Own up to your mistakes. Own up to what you caused. It's your fault. You planted that seed. You planted those weeds in a garden that once was beautiful. It's time for you to get back to your marriage and and get back to what once was. If you want your marriage to work, you need to do what you need to do. Do the right thing. You put that ring on her finger. You propose, you want to marry that woman, then you are responsible for continuing down that road in a pleasant way. Because guess what? When she walks out, it's going to be your fault. It's going to be your fault. Like they say, you never miss your water till your well run dry. Well, that's exactly what's going to happen. A lot of you want to hang on and do what you want to do. Hang on to that woman. Because you know that woman that you're running around with, she ain't going to cook dinner for you and have it ready when you get off from work. She ain't going to keep your house clean. She ain't going to take care of your kids. She ain't going to wash your clothes. You know she ain't going to do all that. So you hold on to that woman. You hold on to your wife and keep it for those reasons. Drag her along while you do what you want to do in the streets. It's not right. God is not pleased. And you're going to reap what you sow. Until you're married, men. That's in church. I got a word for you too. And the word for you is, God is watching. He's watching you, man of God. You go to the house of God and you put on a different persona than you have at home. You get up there and you holy and you save and you love everybody. You so friendly, you so joyful and you so happy, but when you get home, you the devil. You so mean and hateful to your family. You so mean and hateful to your wife. You're abusive verbally. Some of you physically. And when you're in church, your wife's sitting there looking at you out the corner of her eye because she know you're a perpetrator. You're a fraud. And you ain't nothing but the devil in sheep clothing standing up there. Because she know when you get home, it's a different story. But man of God, God sits high and look low, and he sees everything you do and hears everything you say, and you will pay. You need to get it together. There's a balance. You running. Some of you running. Some of you running the church down. But you're forgetting about you have a wife and family. You think God's pleased with that? Huh? Do you think he's pleased with that? Do you? Do you? You better get it together. You better repent. You better go to your wife and ask for forgiveness. You better say you're sorry. You better begin a new work. You better get it together. Because God is watching you. You better love your wife like Christ said he loves the church, and he loves his church. He loves his people, and he sure loves his daughters of Zion. He loves his daughters. And the way you're treating them, some of you, you're going to give account. You better begin to love that woman. Respect her. Treat her right. Spend time with her and the family. Take care of your household. Pay the bills right. Put food on the table. She should not be coming to church with turned over shoes, holes and runs in her stockings. She represents you, man of God. She should not be coming to church looking a hot mess. And she's a daughter of a king. You got your fabulous suits on and shoes on, but she's looking like somebody's grandmother. It should not be. Man of God, get your house in order, saith the Lord God. Get it in order, or you'll be whipped with many stripes. Get it in order. Love your wife. Love your children. Love your family. Do right by your family. Begin to romance and love your wife. Tell her she's beautiful. Treat her like the queen she is. Cherish her. Honor her. Protect her and provide for her like you ought to. Cover her. Man of God, get it together. There's a balance. God and family life. There's a balance. Don't forget you have a wife and family. Don't forget you have children. And don't forget you have a wife. Don't forget you have a home. Don't forget the beautiful jewel that God gave to you. You married men, be men. Be strong men. Be the men of your house. If you want to be respected as man of the house, Walk in your calling as man of the house. Do your duties as man of the house. Be king of your castle. Treat your wife like a queen. Honor your children, like the Bible says, so your children can respect and honor you. Do right by your family. Be good to your wives. Because what you men need to understand, when your wives are happy, they will do so much more. When your wives are happy, they will love you so much more. It's nothing they wouldn't do. When a woman is happy, it's just so much more she would do. It's nothing she would not do for her man when she's happy. When she's happy and she's made to feel beautiful, and when she's content, and when she's made to feel beautiful and cherished and nourished, and when a woman is made, when she's happy and feeling good about herself and her relationship and her family and stuff, it's nothing a woman would not do for her man. It's nothing. If a woman who's not halfway treated decent would do so much and love so much her man, what would you think a woman would do if she's treated like the most precious thing in the world? What would you think she would do? Love your women. Love your wife. Cherish her. Don't do her all kind of way. Don't treat her all kinds of way. Don't abuse her. Don't use her. Don't try to dominate and control her. Don't do it. Be good to her. Respect her. Let her be happy. Don't steal her joy. Don't break her down. Don't destroy her. But help her to have life and live. And that's Real Talk with your girl Coco.